All right, welcome to Thursday, House of Prep, guys. Good to see you guys this morning. And I just wanted to talk for a few minutes about the thumbnail that you see when you clicked on the video. All my Diet Pepsis were gone. Couldn't find them anywhere. So I'm just gonna go and try again tomorrow, I guess. Maybe the Pepsi guy, the truck driver will bring us some more out there. But yeah, I desperately needed some Diet Pepsis after getting back from my trip to Gatlinburg. And, I was able to get perishables. Milk was almost gone. But man, I gotta have those Diet Pepsis. So, make sure you're checking your baking supplies too, guys. Sometimes that's easy to overlook and you forget to write that stuff down. So we went to, Kroger, Walmart, different places, and I'm not gonna pull out everything, just little bits here and there and show you some of the stuff that we've been trying and doing, but you guys know the routine. Jump in the comments. Let me know your area. Let me know how things are looking. We can talk about gas prices as well. Let me know about your shelves, any food prices. I know sometimes you guys have great updates on how things are looking in your state, in your city. So jump in the comments and share it. Let me know. And then make sure you come back and read everybody else's comments later. It's always really interesting to see how other people are doing. So I saw this in a Dollar General when I was in there checking that store out. And I was like, oh, Maxwell House. I never saw this before. I'm sure they've been doing this for a while, but me personally, I've just hadn't seen it. It's a nice coffee from them with cream and sugar. So I was thinking, oh, you know what? That might be worth a shot just to see. We're always trying new things. So, hey, why not? We like to try different coffees and things. My wife picked this one out. She found this one today. I think it was at a Kroger. She had heard good things about it, and she wanted to try it. It looks like it's made from the Folger company, 1850. So this is a new one for me too, but this is when she's going to try this one. So I'll have to let y'all know if she ended up liking it or not. When you are making out your list for the store, make sure you stay stocked up on whether it's Tide for your laundry, but also get something for the dishwasher if you use that, or your Dawn soap, but it's easy to forget some of those things. Make sure you've got backups. Make sure you have some things stocked. It's just part of prepping. It's just being prepared. You just never know. Same with zipper bags and stuff. Sometimes in the morning, you're making a quick sandwich to take to work, or you're grabbing a bag of chips. Speaking of that, it's my splurge item this week. So you're throwing together something to take with you to work so you can snack on. It's good to have a little zipper bags just to toss some stuff in. Sometimes if I'm throwing some leftover food in the refrigerator, maybe some extra grilled hot dogs or something, I'll just throw them in a little sandwich bag, toss them in the fridge for the next day or so. So anyway, just little ideas, just reminders, things. Like I said, we got our perishables today. I really like the Nature Zone, the honey wheat bread. It's just my favorite. So along with the milks and the breads and the eggs and all that stuff. My wife likes pickles, so she picked this one out. I've never tried it before. So just something different, some pickle chips. And I guess hopefully if my garden goes good this year, we can do some of the cucumbers. I guess we can figure out how to pickle that stuff too, right? So, again, just little things and ideas. And these Glory Foods, I've tried a lot of these now. And the fried apples, everybody, like I said, in my house really likes them. I keep finding them. So whenever I find them, I go ahead and pick up an extra can. Like I said, the dates on these, they last, for about a year and a half. So it's good to have plenty of those on hand too. Speaking of canned goods, the Walmart, when I stopped by there, man, they had tons of stock of the Keystone meats, chicken, turkey, beef, but I still don't get the ground beef here or the pork in the cans. But these are a great stock up item. So when you're looking to add to your stocks, and if you do like I do, where you just pick up a couple things, every week, these have that 5-year shelf life on them. Really good quality meat. Not a lot of the crazy stuff that you find in some of these. It's not anything canned. You kind of take a risk on, but I just find that yeah, there's a little bit of sodium in here, but not crazy. So if you've never tried one of these, I would give it a shot. I think you can find these online, like maybe through Amazon, or I know the Keystone has a website. Might be more expensive doing that. I know a lot of people say, hey, we can't find the Keystone brand in our area. We've looked everywhere. And I know that my father lives down in Florida, and he said that he's been out and he's looked everywhere. And I think that he found them online with Amazon, but you have to buy like a case of them. So I'll have to find out if he did that or not. So there's ways to get them. You just got to be creative and such, and know people, I guess. So I'll leave a couple of these in here on the video here, just so you can keep an eye on them. So, but again, they're I think the chicken and turkey, they're like $7 a can. The beef ones are about $8 a can. So they might be $1 or $2 more than your generics when you start, looking at the ounces versus the ounces, but the overall quality and such. And like I said, the 5-year shelf life on them, it's easy to rotate, easy to use up. You don't have to deal with it. Condiments, the same thing, just making sure you're dealing with condiments. Quick story on these. I went ahead and bought some more of these quick packs. I was making some dinner the other night. We had got back from our Gatlinburg trip that we had, and I was just making up a quick dinner. Everyone was kind of tired, and we were just like, let's just have a quick dinner. So I was going to do some instant mashed potatoes with some gravy and such. Realized we didn't have any milk. And I was like, because we hadn't been to the store for the week yet because we've been out of town. So I was like, oh, wait, I've got these pouches and they don't require any milk. They've already got everything built into this pack. It's super easy. You boil up the water, dump this in, boom, you're done. So I was like, wow, that was nice having these as a quick grab. Not even in an emergency situation, but hey, when you're hungry, it's an emergency, right? But so they had these family packs. Usually just the regular size ones are like $1, but this one says 2 times more than the regular. So for $1.88, I got double the amount. So I was like, let's go with it. Let's get these little bit bigger packs this time. So those are nice to grab. So if you've got your preps and things, and having a few of those on hand for emergencies, if you had to use your camping stove or your grill to boil some water, and just toss this in the water and you're good to go. You're done. So while we were there, sometimes gravies and McCormick mixes and like meatloaf and things are hard to find. So while we were there, we went and stocked back up with the cheap, generic gravies. Just good for quick, being able to grab stuff and things. They had a decent selection of meat at Walmart today. I've been looking for these boneless pork ribs. Hadn't done these in a while, so I got a couple packs of them. Going to be adding some barbecue sauce on these bad boys, and this will be a nice dinner one night. So probably tonight, Thursday night. Let's do it. So we got those, and my wife picked these up. I guess probably most everybody recognizes these. Are just little. Like little sponge cake, individual, and you make those little strawberry shortcakes, right? Put a little strawberries on there, that strawberry sauce, and then maybe some Cool Whip on there. So just a little light, it's getting into spring, and weather's warming up a little bit slowly, and it's a good little light dessert after dinner one night, right? So that's kind of a neat little twist. If you haven't had those in a while, start watching. They're only like $1 a piece for 4, so they're pretty cheap. But yeah, so I would definitely do that. So as I'm prepping throughout the week, sometimes I'm also keeping an eye out for this. And went to the local shop. They actually had this size, and then they had the 9, they had some 45, they had the 765, I believe that's what it is that they had there. And a couple other different things. I think they had some buckshot and things like that. So talking about ammo shortages and things, sometimes it's like impossible to find. I took my daughter with me. We were out and we were just going to stop by and see what they had. And lo and behold, they had exactly what we were looking for. So that was a great opportunity for those that like to pick those items up from time to time. And I know that's not everybody's cup of tea, and that's okay. We're allowed to have different preferences and different opinions on things in life. So some of us have different ways of personal defense. So these are just quick grabs I use in the morning. I saw these sitting over here. I didn't want to forget them. I didn't want to neglect these. They're not necessarily healthy for you, even though it says fruit. There's still, some sugars and stuff in here, carbohydrates and things. But in the morning, it's better than grabbing a donut, I guess. It's pretty quick. It's easy. It has some shelf life on them for a good solid year and a half on them. So it's just nice to having those in your preps just for a little bit of a backup. So anyway, I hope everything finds you guys well. That's just some things that I like to throw out, some ideas for the week. And as we're talking about life in general, look, you just don't know. And that's why we prep. It's just nice to be able to share information, and having a site and a YouTube channel that we can just kind of go on and jump on once a week and share and go back and read and just kind of see how we're all doing with our preps and how the area is treating us. And I know some states are getting beat up more than others with price increases and things like that. So I hope you guys are having a great week. I am looking forward to doing a live stream tomorrow night, Friday night at 8:00 p.m. Central. So for you that's on the East Coast, that'll be 7. Or no, you guys are an hour ahead. I'm sorry. You guys will be 9. Oh, that's past your bedtime. So 9 o'clock over there on the eastern side. So 8 o'clock Central, and then for all you out west, it'll be earlier. So, and we have some from Australia. It's like in the morning time, middle of the day. So, and then Great Britain, middle of the night. So we have a little bit of a variety, but it's neat hearing from the different countries and updates as well on how your countries are doing. So I appreciate all the hard work and the effort that you guys put into with updates, and every single week you guys are faithful doing that. So you guys take care, and I will see you guys on live Friday night. Bye now.